morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Emma Watson.
And I'm Gigi Pagel.
Next week, all students currently in English will take the District Common Assessment. The DCA is an essay based on 2 passages and takes a class period to write. Any students that don't finish during the period are allowed 30 extra minutes if necessary.
The DCA, which used to be the District Writing Assessment, is an essay that all students write across the district. So anyone who's currently in an English class will be writing to this essay. It's our district assessment that goes across every single school. So if any students in an English class at Oakmont, Granite Bay, Wood Creek, any of the high schools, they're taking the DCA at the same time.
The DCA, all juniors will be taking the CASP test on Wednesday and Thursday during second and third period. The CASP test is a required state test for all juniors. And now we go to Jackson Hooker with sports.
Thanks, Gigi. Today in sports, we're talking all about the scores this week and volleyball's track to the playoffs. Good morning and welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Jackson Hooker. Tonight it is a very full sports schedule with both of the lacrosses facing off against crosstown rivals Mid Creek. Stunt has a meet against Antelope, baseball is at home against River Valley, and softball is their tournament. Swim is competing in the league championship as well. For scores this week, baseball dominated the lowly River Valley 10-0 on Tuesday. Softball also dominated Wednesday with a huge 12-0 win over Indercombe. Tuesday, boys tennis beat Bella Vista, and finally, boys golf easily beat Yuba City and Oak Ridge Tuesday and Wednesday, respectively. In other sports news, we talked about volleyball's track to the playoffs. We have a pretty big update on that. Antelope was defeated by Wood Creek Tuesday, meaning the Tigers just need to win out and have Antelope beat River Valley in order to play a best-of-3 tiebreaker against the Titans at Wood Creek on the 28th. The winner will get second place in the CVC, locking them into a playoff spot, and the loser will be the third seed in the CVC, putting their playoff chances on the life of the scales of the Max Preps rankings.
I think we just have to focus on our objective, which is win the next 2 games against Indercombe and Antelope to make it to playoffs. We just have to get our serves in and score more points, and that way we should win. Just take it each set at a time and then beat Wood Creek.
And that's on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Jack. I've always been under the mindset that it's impossible to pick any singular movie as your favorite, as there are simply too many movies with amazing traits to just pick one. However, over spring break, I watched a movie that has completely changed my mind and might now be my favorite movie of all time. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once is from A24 Films, which has also recently released the horror movie X and will soon be releasing a few others, like Men, Bodies, 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 and a new movie about the 2010 short film Marcel the Shell. However, they have not been sacrificing quality for quantity, as not only are none of their movies flopping, their most recent release is an absolute jaw-dropping cinematic masterpiece of an experience.
Across the multiverse, I've seen thousands of Evelyns. You can access all of their memories, their emotions, even their skills. There's a great evil spreading throughout the many verses. And you may be your only chance of stopping it.
Don't make me fight you. I am really good.
I don't believe you.
Rotten Tomatoes has given it not only a 97% critic score, but also a 92% audience rating, meaning not only do you have critics agreeing that it's objectively a good movie, but audiences actually like it, and all of the story, comedy, action, and the few splashes of shock and horror flow together to create a well-paced, well-written, well-made film for everyone, no matter what genre they like, that I think we'll be talking about for a long time. I can't wait until I'm able to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once at home, because never before have I wanted to see a movie more than once, especially to this degree. And now, we go back to news.
Thanks, Connor. The computer science program has started a new unit that's quite interesting to process. We go to Zoe Light with more on robotics.
The computer science program has been doing the robotics unit for multiple years, but after a brief stop to the unit due to limited hardware access, the program has strayed away from the robotics unit. According to freshman Garrett Keenan, the class has been working on programming the robots to accomplish certain tasks.
We've been working with some recent coding software with the EV3 robots, and we've just been seeing if we can get them to do certain tasks in the most efficient manner we can think of.
Keenan believes that the most rewarding part of robotics is when you are finally able to make everything work and come together.
It's just a nice sense of pride and accomplishment because of how annoying it can be and how time-consuming, but once it all works and you just see it working, it's a very nice feeling.
According to Zachary Minar, though the robots at times can be quite inconsistent, working on perfecting the code can help get the job done.
The robots are a little bit inconsistent, so occasionally if you perfect the code and then you run it twice, it'll do slightly different things, but it's pretty easy to adjust to.
Keenan sees the class as a great way to obtain problem-solving skills in a fun and engaging way.
I definitely think that it's a good program, and I think more students should take it because the skills you need and the skills you have to practice for it, I think, can be very helpful in life.
Thanks, Zoe.
That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.